Hello.
Hello.
Who's
We're
doing
back.
the intro so I can stop waving awkwardly?
We're back. I know, we didn't plan out who's going to do the intro. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We are Tabula Sono here with EasyModeStart for our awesome continuation of Pathfinder 2E. We've been really excited about this. We took a little bit of a break, but now we're back, and we are going to be playing all together, which is fantastic.
Yep. So I want to go ahead and introduce into this because last time that y'all were here, you guys actually had accepted a job to go down into the fisheries basement to find out exactly what was taking care of all the fish. What was destroying all the fish and causing issues? And then there was a weird noise they kept hearing. And so last time you fought some rats, traveled your way down deeper to find that there was more here than you thought there was before. So, are y'all excited to keep moving forward?
No. Wait. I'm sorry. What was the question?
I believe that our party was preparing to toss the goblin down the next hallway.
That was the plan. Yeah, I think he's been lapping up beer puddles off of the ground ever since we got in the dungeon. So I can't imagine
goblin
that.
Toss.
Yeah, I can't imagine that he wouldn't.
Ah, yes,
mind,
the fishy tasting beer that was on the ground. That was definitely not fish
beer.
water.
Yeah, and you have your little pet familiar there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Tiki, who technically can fly, but it does sound funner to throw the goblin down the hall rather than sending little Tiki.
Goblins can fly too, okay?
Right.
Depending on how hard you throw them, yeah.
If you put your mind to it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, if you're planning on throwing the goblin, who is going to be delivering the toss?
Probably the 20.
Yeah,
the 27-foot tall person.
I love that. I think it's just a matter of like your goblin character just assumes that that's what 27 feet tall looks like.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. I'm gonna. Where's my? Do I have a strength or I guess it would be an athletics, right?
Mm-hmm. It'd be an athletics check because what you're going to do is you're going to yeet him into the other room.
I am trained in athletics, so I do get a +5. So I think yes, tall fish person would be the best person to do this.
Okay.
So make a goblin yeeting check.
Roll for yeet.
Roll for the
first
yeet.
roll out of the gate. Here we go. 18.
Ooh. Well, I just now realized it would be helpful to have my dice.
I know. I had a moment earlier where I was like, do you have everything for your game? Oh, wait, you don't have any dice.
You do have dice.
I do. I have special soda brand dice somewhere.
What are the odds here? I did a roll for 1d20 plus 99, and I rolled a nat 1.
Well,
so I got 100.
There they are. Apologies. Dice have been found. All right. So, what was your total bonus with your +5?
It's an 18 total.
Okay. So, Goblin.
Yeah.
Do you willingly accept this, or are you just going to be are you allowing yourself to be thrown, or are you going to try and resist a little?
I've been trying to get this lady to pick me up so that I can see what she sees for like months. So I'm all about this.
All right. So you are lifted out of the ground. Your dreams finally achieved of being able to finally see what it's like at this height. Only for her to slowly lean back, goblin in arm, and yeet! You start flying down the hallway about a good 20 feet.
Hereish.
Yes. as you come trembling to the ground. You roll forward another 10 feet before finally stopping in the middle of the room, your head having a small spin to it.
Probably the fish water.
Possibly. As you look around you, you see that this tunnel continues deeper underground, opening up into a large chamber. Patches of glowing blue fungus cling to the ceiling and provide some dim light that you can barely just make out. The vast strands of webbing across the floor and walls of this cavern, stretching between stalactites like shimmering curtains.
All right. I'll turn around and I'll tell them exactly what I see. Guys, it's not dark. Oh, also,
right.
It's not dark.
It's not dark. Is that what you're saying?
You should throw yourselves down the stairs.
I think I'll just walk, if that's all right. I just now remembered that Caspian is Scottish.
Oh, right.
When you suddenly remember your character's accent.
When you suddenly remember what character you're playing.
I think you should switch it up.
Every session. Every session is a brand new accent.
She could be French.
Did you know that I played Henry Higgins in a school musical of My Fair Lady?
Did you?
I fully believe this.
I mean, it's very believable.
Yep. And I ended up dating Eliza Doolittle. We'll do that.
I'm calling Jenny. For the Twitters, Easy, can I ask you to just like do a cool pan around? I'm gonna do a GIF.
It's me. I'm driving.
Oh, you're driving. Right. I forgot. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Wait, you gotta do it again. Try again. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Around we go.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna do that.
This map looks so cool. I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you.
All right.
Took a little bit to get used to the fact that all the walls were invisible originally, but
you had to put them on.
Yeah, I had half the dungeon completed, and then it was like, wait, why do all these say GM only see? Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah, that's a thing that happens.
Yeah.
You see, what happened was.
All
right. Yeah, throw yourself down the stairs, guys. Let's go.
Is there anything in there with you?
Yeah, can you look around or like? Oh no, the accent slip. Can you like look around and like tell us what you see down there before we head down?
Yeah. Stairs. I see you guys. So just come on down.
Bollocks. All right, fine.
As you step down, you do see the cobwebs, or not cobwebs, spider webs, like stretched along the walls and floor here, as well as the blue moss that was described earlier, giving a small glow. The web, as it's cast around the room, seems to be intentional, almost as if trying to catch prey or trying to get something caught up in it.
Nahum will be like, oh, look, guys, spider webs and blue moss causing a dim glow.
Is there any way to like determine if it's like toxic or if like
that would be a nature check. So you'd be looking at the webs and rolling a nature check to verify whether or not you can identify any kind of poisonous intent or otherwise.
Good thing I'm super great at nature with a +0.
I actually am super great at nature if you want me to poke at it.
I look over at you and I go, you know stuff about land. Take a look at
Hey,
this.
but just to spoil plans, while they're deciding who's going to make a nature check, I will lick the spider web to see if it's poisonous.
All right.
Leroy Jenkins over
Feel
here.
free to. So you take a lick of the web, and as you do so, you get your tongue attached to some of the webbing, pulling off with it.
Damn
Good
it, Jim.
news. It definitely tastes like spider web.
Okay, so I talk like this for the rest of the night?
Are we doing that already?
So, as you pull back from the spider web, the soft strands start to vibrate slightly as it feels like the web itself reacts to your lick.
In what
Guys,
way?
It's definitely not poisonous. All you have to do is lick it. Ooh. All you have to do is lick. Ooh. Sorry, this is interesting. Just lick it. Lick it real good.
I think I'll not.
I think I'll pass on it.
The vibration seemed to come harder from the northern edge of the room, as a very large and very hungry spider makes its way out, crawling from a hole in the wall. As it slides its way down onto the floor, its mandibles looking towards you.
Nahum will exclaim, "Oh no, look, guys, it's a spider. I fixed this on the spider web that I just licked."
And I just say, damn it, Jim, I'm not an entomologist.
All right. So since you guys were trying to figure out whether the web was poisonous or not, for initiative here, I will allow you to use nature as a roll instead of your perception if you want to. Jim, since you decided to eat the spider web, I will allow you a fortitude save. Why not? I'm going to allow you a fortitude save instead of a perception check if you wish.
That's good. I'm going to go with, it's one more, so.
Uh-oh. There it goes.
And I just want to defend my decision here. I believe that any reasonable goblin would have licked the spider web.
You're playing within the
100%.
parameters of your character, and I can't fault you for accurate roleplay.
Thank you.
In fact, I'm pretty sure spider webs are a delicacy in goblin culture.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Remind me of that while you guys are looting the spider corpse, which I'm sure has like gold and swords and stuff on it.
Yeah, totally.
I'll just
Golden
gather up
swords.
spider webs.
Like all spiders. Maybe we'd be less afraid of spiders if they had golden swords.
Ooh.
The spider comes over to you guys. I would like to show you my wares. Would you like to buy? Why are you attacking me?
Welcome, weary traveler. Come in. It's dangerous to go alone.
14 teen for me. 14.
24.
All right.
20.
Spicy roll.
All right, then. So 24 was Caspian or Finn?
Caspian.
All right. So initiative will be Caspian, Finn, Nahum, and last but not least, the spider.
You choose. Okay, great. Let's get this spider. Okay, so just to clarify, I don't have access over this way, right? Like I'll get tangled in the webs.
So you can attempt an acrobatics check to try and get over the webs. Or if you do try to go through them, you'll be rolling athletics checks to attempt to escape.
I have a pretty high acrobatics, and I think it might be worth it to try to like do a little like almost like Mission Impossible, and I'm like flipping and like, you know, like going dodging and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do an acrobatics check.
All right. Roll that acrobatics. Will you gracefully land between the webs, or will you end up more entangled than you once were?
I got
Pick two, my lord.
I got an 18.
An 18? Excellent. seeing the spider and seeing how the webs are, you're able to find a path and able to gently slide between the webs, preventing yourself from being captured. You can move up to your full movement.
That's awesome. I also just thought you should know the whole time this is happening, Caspian is going hip, hop, ooh, hip, and doing all the sounds that would naturally happen for an acrobat.
Absolutely.
So that is, I think I've got 20 feet movement. Is that what is that?
25.
25. Oh, it says 20 here.
Oh, you might have 20 because of armor or something. So I would go with the 20 then.
Okay. So that would put me 1, 2, 3. I think it would put me like here. Oh, go on, click. Come on now. Does that make sense?
Yes, that would be right.
Okay, I'm going to just hip hop. Wait, if there were ways that I could just like very quickly make her do backflips, I would. But in the interest of time, I'll spare you. From here, I'm not
a chat command that just makes it flip automatically.
Yeah, just like end over end. I'm not close enough for a melee strike, so I'm gonna do my signature move, which is to whip a dagger. Whip.
Okay.
Win it out, whip it out. Never mind.
Nope, really didn't like that.
Let's take that back real fast. Do
you want to try again?
Is this live or can we rewind and just like?
No, you can't, and that will screw us over. Okay, that was a maths is hard. 23 to hit.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. You pull the dagger out and immediately throw it. The dagger flies through the air, hitting the spider quite solid. Please roll for damage.
And I go, hit, ha. That will be 3 points of damage, rousing 3.
All right. It strikes the spider short, just barely above one of its 8 eyes.
And I go, hard to see now, isn't it, bugger?
Its mandibles just kind of gnaw as if it's like, ooh, feisty food. And it slowly kind of gets up as if it's going to go your direction. All right. So next on our list, I believe, is Finn.
Yes. What is the range on my sling?
So the sling, I believe, has 20 feet, I believe, on it. Let me verify. It should be on your character sheets. Under weapon, the sling, propulsive. Oh. Maybe I'm wrong. It's probably on there somewhere, but it's okay. I'm going to just quickly look this up. All right, I believe the sling has 20 feet. Let's see if Archives of Treasure. No, it's 50 feet. Wow, a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Yes.
I'm just going to provide sound effects for everyone.
Okay. I've got a couple questions. Is there a line of sight mechanic here where I need to get out from behind the tall one to throw the rock at the spider instead of?
So it does provide partial cover, if I remember correctly. So with the base cover of a character, basically it's going to be lesser cover, which means that the creature is going to get a +1 to its AC bonus.
All right. And then my other question is if these webs interfere at all.
No, the webs will not interfere with the sling's trajectory, because basically when you pull back the sling and you let it go, the force of the bullet flying through the air is going to just basically cut through whatever would stop it.
Like a goblin?
Including Caspian's rear.
Picks up goblin, puts
You
into
all
the
think
little
I'm
bitty
really tall, but I'm
sling.
not.
Okay.
I like how Caspian just keeps getting taller and taller. Like, man, this 50-foot fish person just.
Do you have any idea what it was like to be a tall person growing up? When you're the tallest person you know? Oh my God.
Actually, I do know what that's like.
I do know what that's like. I was like 5'5" in like 4th grade, and it was devastating.
I think around 5th grade or a little bit before that, I was already basically 6 foot.
Wow.
So, like, yeah, it was. Oh, I remember looking over at my mother and being like, I remember looking over at my mother and going, I'm finally taller than you. And she's like, that doesn't mean that I can't make you shorter. And I'm like,
moms have the best threads.
You're like, I think I know what that means, but I'm definitely not going to have a comeback for that one.
Yeah. This is not the time for a retort.
I like my ankles. Thank you very much. All right. So are you going to load your sling and send it off?
Oh, yes.
All right. I'll assume that your sling is already loaded, so you won't have to do a reload action, but you will if you want to do a second strike with it.
Okay.
Can you explain the reload action while Ray rolls, just so we can clarify for us and people watching, because I'm sure there's a bunch of Pathfinder friends right now. So
absolutely. So with weapons that are ranged base, sometimes they will have a reload value. Depending on what kind of weapon it is, it'll have different values, which will represent different kinds of actions. This represents the complexity of the weapon and how to load it, or how hard it is to get it situated and then finally slung off, for example. With the sling, it has a reload action of 1, which means that you need to use 1 action to get it all set up and then let it loose again. Things like crossbows would also have this, but things like a bow, where you can just kind of quickly grab and just go, would have reloads of 0.
Okay. I can dig it. I must dig it, because them's the rules.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20 for my hit roll.
Oh, hey, that's a critical modifier. All right. So since you're doing critical damage, you'll roll the damage of the sling. And since the sling is a propulsive weapon, you also get your strength bonus, if any, to your roll.
Ooh, okay. So times 2. And what's my strength? Oh, my strength bonus is 0. But it doesn't matter, because I also rolled a 6 for damage, which makes it 12.
Mm-hmm. So, whipping it around, you get a good sling. The bullet flies through the air, cutting through all of the webbing, hitting the spider square in its eyes. Just a full-on strike. It makes a small little dent as the spider sort of recoils a little bit from it. You had done 3 damage with your dagger, correct?
Yes.
Okay. The spider seems to be a little confused, like it's trying to figure out where that bullet came from. But you notice that its movements are very sway, almost as if it's not fully there, almost as if the bullet had hit it so hard it wasn't ready for it.
Did we get face spidered?
No, not face spidered. It's just swaying back and forth like it's injured, like it's almost.
Okay. I thought for a moment you were going to be like, it flips out of existence and now you're all screwed.
Yeah, guys, we got to keep it in this plane of existence if we want to loot the swords and gold from it.
Yeah, # goals.
# goals. Absolutely.
It's not about winning the battles. It's about looting the corpses.
Mm-hmm.
So I can reload my sling and shoot it again?
Yes.
And then for the second hit,
It'll be a -5. So instead of you're normally hitting it with a +4. What it'll be is it'll be -4 to that, or -5 to that, which will make it a -1 to whatever you die roll.
Don't hit me in the rear.
All right. Will a -2 hit?
Sadly not. But you did do significant damage, and it is looking very bloodied at this point. The impact area has definitely left a breakage in the carapace of the spider.
All right. And my second shot bounces off of the back of Caspian's knee. Sorry.
You were aiming for my butt. Don't even lie.
It's just so far up there.
I think it's just canon now that Caspian is actually like 7.5 feet tall.
You realize that my sling only has 50 feet range, right? I can't reach 100 foot high.
I think you're now mandated easy to bump Caspian's size up by 1 on scale.
just slowly over the campaign, just slowly just take Caspian here and just
boop. There we go. I think it's canon now. I can't fight it.
All right.
You can literally tell us how the weather is up there because you can see over the walls.
It's great, and by great I mean there's a bleeding spider in front of me. Literally, it's bleeding.
You guys are never going to believe this, but there's literally nothing outside of these walls. Like
it's just like
a vast expanse.
A vast expanse. There's nothing there, though.
There's nothing.
Not even darkness. What is going on?
Is this what the world is like? Oh no!
Ray, didn't you go and find the edge of the board at one point?
I did. Jim actually made Sono bigger because I found the edge, and then I was able to actually fly out of the Sono sphere and into outer space. Yeah, it was.
She noticed that it's actually a sphere. So you are actually inside of a sphere, and that's why you don't see any harsh corners over here. If you look around, there's some gradients on the skies, and it's inside a sphere. So she literally went outside the sphere and was looking back, and that's I think when we came up with the phrase sonosphere.
Yeah, the sonosphere. And then Jim made the sphere much, much larger and also turned off the ability to exit the sphere and to enter the void.
And I believe my code commit message said, "Take that, Ray."
I would be, I can't tell if I would want to be able to access the void or if I'd rather stay here.
There's nothing in the void, so.
There's nothing in the void. The void cannot hurt you. Meanwhile, the creature in the void.
Yeah, different story. Okay, I think it's my turn, right? I'm next.
Yes, it is.
Nahum. Okay, obviously, inspired by the acrobatic feats of his new best friend who picked him up recently, Nahum is going to definitely do a great job of jumping through the spider web and landing right next to best friend Caspian.
Oh no.
Are we best friends now? I love that.
Not being 7.5 feet tall.
It's hard when you're just blessed, you know?
Yeah.
What was the blessed. Yeah, okay, so I'll try and do exactly the same thing. Match, oof, bump, huh, for each one and see if I can get all the way through.
Acrobatics. Let's see if you get it.
Let's see. 14.
All right. As you start to make your journey, you get about 3 squares in when your foot grabs a web and you fall to the floor entangled.
Sorry, that's not supposed to be funny, I don't think.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. I'm just imagining the goblin flipping, doing the jump, being so graceful, and then just getting hit and then immediately spinning into the web.
He probably got cocky, right? He's going through.
Yeah.
He's like, I got this. I got everything's. Whoop! I'm stuck.
Right.
It's because you didn't do the sound effects.
Yeah.
All right. So you're currently entangled in the web. You will have to do an escape check, which is either going to be an athletics or an acrobatics, to attempt to get out of the hold that you're in. It'll cost you a single action to do so.
Okay, I'll do acrobatics because I want to try and save this. I want to try and save this move. You know, started with acrobatics.
Just
ball.
trying
I'm
to
gonna finish with
impress.
it. That was a Stargate reference. If no one got when I said by ball,
Wow.
that just happened. I didn't plan that.
Out nerding the
Okay.
nerds.
Woo!
Mhm.
17 plus
Okay.
4, 21.
Okay. You're able to slide out of the web that was once encapsulating you. All right. You've got one action left. How do you wish to use it?
I think I'm gonna just throw my dagger at it.
All right. Also being inspired by Caspian.
Mm-hmm. Wait, can I?
Not-
Is that too far away?
No, you should be able to make that.
Okay.
Dagger has 20-foot range, and that is within 20. You're right.
Sweet.
Nahem reminds me of like that moment in The Hangover when Alan really wants to be friends with Phil. Is my dagger cool like Phil's?
Yeah. Okay, so dagger throw
Mhm.
to hit +9. This is my first attack, so I do get the +9. Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Oh, right. I could have done a second attack theoretically, right?
Yes, if you had a second dagger.
You absolute fool.
Hang on a sec. Where's your accent?
Oh, right. Sorry. My upbringing, my dad's accent is gruff.
It's a recessive trait. Occasionally, it just goes away. It comes back later.
Oh my god.
23 to hit.
It hits. It's a phase shifting accent. That's what it is.
Yeah, I've got a
It's
phase
just-
accent.
Yeah, it shifts in and out of this reality.
1d4 plus 4 for damage.
Yep.
6 points of pokey damage.
Okay. You pull your dagger and sling it, hitting the spider in the exact same place that the bullet landed, and the spider writhes for a moment in deep pain and then falls to the floor, no longer moving.
And Nahum will look
curled
up.
up, like when you
to-
find a spider in your bathroom that you didn't even know was there, and it's dead and it's curled up.
It's just
Its
sleeping.
legs curling up in on itself.
Don't you think it's
It's
sleeping?
sleeping.
Ah, it phased out of existence. We better get out of here.
We didn't even get to loot the swords from it.
All
Oh, you
those
can still
spider
attempt-
swords, the
You can
rare
still attempt
spider
to
swords.
loot. You can indeed attempt to loot. So, do you wish to take a look and see what the spider may or may not have?
I'm good. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna go over and try and start like cutting some spider web off of the wall just to take
Can
with
I,
us as a memento.
Since I'm here and I'm in it and
Mhm.
I'm like close to that little corner, I might as well just take a look.
All right,
If I
go
can-
ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh, you got it. Let's see it. +5. Oh, that was cocked. Okay, that was way worse. So
So take the one that was better.
it was only better by 1. It was like on an angle, and I was like, well, it's either like I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna go with the lower one because I feel
Okay.
like that's the way to do it, you know. So I rolled an 8.
Okay. All right. Not saying that you have to, but since we have started a new session, there are hero points back in play, which means that you can use a hero point at any point to re-roll a roll. I'm not saying you have to do
Oh.
it for this roll. I'm just
Mm.
saying that if you ever want to, for the rest of the session, you have that option.
I think
Easy mode
I-
says, "I'm not saying you need to, but I would judge you if you didn't."
I think I probably should re-roll this per my wonderful GM's suggestion. So I'm gonna do it.
Half suggestion.
Have to.
It was a little better. We're looking a little bit better. That looks like a 14.
14 total? Okay. So as you're looking around the area, you find that near its near the lair entrance, you see what looks to be a wrapped up bundle of bones and dried skin that looks like some sort of reptilian creature.
Can you ping it on the board for me?
Sure. Hold on. I forgot how to ping.
I was going to say double click, but I that's not my accent, so I won't.
Double click. For those of you watching at home, we just saw that we got some new watchers where
Are y'all seeing my pings?
Can we do a ping party?
We're playing ping party. Yes.
Let's say, are y'all seeing my pings at all?
No.
Okay.
We're just,
I'm double clicking and it's not working, so I'm like.
Sometimes you have to click more than twice. Sometimes you have to go.
Which results in a ping party.
Spam clicking.
And I've got a tracking pad instead of an actual mouse, so it's like not nearly as fast.
Yeah.
For those of you just joining, watching at home, you see that this is a live playtest with Tabula Sono. We're playing Pathfinder 2E with our friend EasyModeStart.
Yes.
Also, that's not her real voice.
It is. I was born this way on the high seas.
All right. So, yeah, over in that corner where it spawned, I pinged it, but I'll ping again if it'll let me. There it goes.
Since these chaotic monsters aren't actually. Rachel.
Sorry.
I just thought it was very funny. There it is. Hey, how about it? A ping that was not one of the player colors. So we see a reptilian, like mummified something.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to. Well, I've got to recover my dagger, so I'd like to make my way over there and see what it is.
Okay. As you head over and pull the dagger from the now dead spider, you see that the creature seems to be a small reptilian creature of some sort with, well, it's rather dried out, judging by the fact that it's been, well, a little consumed. It does have a few items of value with it, though. You see a short sword that has a small emerald in the pommel, as well as a singular healing potion.
Excellent. Well, I'm gonna take the short sword, and I'm gonna turn to Finn and go, "Oi!" and toss the healing potion for her to catch, and recover my dagger.
Can you get my dagger too?
I go, and I.
Can you get my sling bullets too?
I just like collect everything, like someone's just like, all right, fine, and I just toss it over to them.
That feel when the GM is sitting here going, do I make them roll?
I was wondering if you were going to do
potion.
She literally threw a dagger at me. So
I more like placed it on the ground and slid it under the webs towards your foot.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah. What is?
So you can grab everything.
Yeah, I grabbed everything. What is Finn? Finn is a You're not a kobold, are you?
No. Yeah.
You're a gnome. Okay, I had the moment where I thought you might have been a kobold, and I was gonna like very gingerly wrap whatever this body was up and just like not let you see.
What do you find over there?
Nothing.
A milkshake.
It's rancid though. You really don't want it.
It would not bring any of the boys to the yard.
Wow! Oh my god!
I'll be here all day.
No, you won't. We're only here.
That's true. I think we only have 30 minutes left.
All right.
Let me confirm our time on that. But yes, I collect everything. I make my way back. Do I need to do another acrobatics check to get back over there, or? Are you a
So
benevolent god?
the main threat has been taken care of. I will assume that you can either A, cut your way through it, or you just are going to be able to acrobatics your way through.
As a circus artist of the high seas, I just hip hop. Whoop.
Just as you're flipping through it, just grab the goblin, take him with you.
That was my plan. Actually, I really wanted to mid backspring, just like catch and then like hook, and then like just gently roll him onto the floor.
And there you go. So you get back with the rest of the party. You see that there is an access on the left-hand side that seems to lead a little upward.
Oh, guys, look, stairs. You remember the last time we had stairs?
I will throw you again. I will do it.
Wait, before we go, can I examine more closely the glowing blue moss in here
Absolutely.
and see if it's of any use? Maybe.
Sure. Roll a nature check.
Huh. 10.
Okay. So from what you can tell of this moss in question, you're not quite sure what variety it is, like what exactly it is. But it does seem to give off a bioluminescence in the dark. You could indeed take a little bit of it with you to provide a small light source. Probably about 5 feet of light around you.
Well,
I'm sorry, before we go on, as a player, I feel obligated to shout something like, I have dark vision. So
I have dark vision, so
Every time. You walk into a dark room. I have dark vision. I have dark vision. Oh, I think I have low light vision. Is that okay?
like, I was actually just kind of trying to set the mood, but whatever.
Well, little Tiki emits 20 feet of bright light. So,
True.
Yeah, if anyone wants glowing moss, but I think otherwise I'll leave the cave intact.
Leave only memories.
Yes.
All right. Very well.
Did I make that up? No, it's like
take
leave only footprints.
Take only pictures, leave only footprints.
Yeah, but don't even do that. Just stay on the dang trail, okay?
How about them apples?
All right. So after Lev-infested cave, you walk your way into the next area to find a split in the road. The passageway leads deeper under the streets of Otari, appearing to be mostly natural, but someone or something has opened up the cavern and leveled out the floor, making the passage easily traversable. A crude barricade made of wooden planks and part of a barrel blocks the entrance to a side tunnel, while the main passage continues off into the gloom.
What are you guys thinking? Obviously blocked treasure room? Let's do it.
So you want to attempt a way through the barricade?
Oh, yeah, I mean, somebody can just throw me over, right?
Let's see. With the barricade, I think you could possibly be thrown over, yeah.
I don't see what could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, the barricade only looks to be about maybe 4 or 5 feet, and the ceiling definitely goes up to about 10, give or take.
We could. Okay, so there's a bit of a margin of error there. Do you think we should try and beat it up? Finn, thoughts? Or just try and jump over?
Well, I'm also thinking Tiki can't do a lot, but she can fly and she can emit light.
Can she communicate with you? I don't think
I don't know if we can communicate other than emotionally.
So not a recon drone.
So she's like not a familiar that you could like see through or have you like, like psychic contact with or something.
I don't think so.
She's just there to look cute.
I mean, maybe she'll advance as we gain combat victories.
Does she fly?
She does. She flies and she emits light.
What if we just perched her up on top of the barricade and like let her glow, and then I can just pick up Nahim and just like drop him over the edge?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Since I am 7.5 feet tall.
So the 8-foot tall fish person grabs the goblin and throws him over.
I'm like, every time I've gone to like pick you up and move you, it's like my skin is so clammy. It's like disgusting. Just so you know.
I don't think the goblin has a frame of reference as to what soft and supple hands would be. So.
Oh no, my hands are soft and supple. They're just really clammy.
Soft and supple and clammy. That's going to be the name of our next skincare line. So if you're watching and you're looking for an investment opportunity, please hit me up. Soft, supple, and clammy.
And clammy. With Tabula Sono.
Tabula Sono.
All right. Caspian, come here.
Right.
You got to pick me up. You got to throw me over.
Right. Come in. Hold on. Excuse me. Pardon me. Very tall. Very tall.
I'm ready.
Okay.
So the 9'3". The 9'3" Caspian. Picks you up and throws you over.
Ka-dunk.
You land with a soft thud, but luckily you are uninjured. As you can see down the hallway, what looks to be a door that has been broken apart.
I'll turn around and say, I found what looks to be a door that has been broken apart.
Well, go check it out. Can you see anything?
I have dark vision.
Oh, you do? I didn't know it.
I'll go peek through the door, the broken door, and see what I see.
Okay. As you peek through the door, you see an old cavern corridor that winds down into the earth, ending in an ancient burial vault lit by a strange torch with a blue flame. Alcoves line the wall, each one containing a rotten wooden coffin, while the center of the room has a raised platform holding a stone sarcophagus.
Okay. Does Tiki make noise?
Oh, you're muted. Your mute button.
Oh, thank you for the heads up. Yeah, she makes this cute little chittery noise.
Okay. Well, then I'll be like, I'll try and make it back to her and do it horribly. And I'll be like, wait right here. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't speak Goblish common. So here.
Perfect accent.
Then I'll walk in the room, and so we've got rotten wooden sarcophagi, or coffins on the sides in these little alcove dubs, and then stone sarcophagus. And where's the weird torch?
So the torch is, let me take a look and verify. All right. The torch is on the sarcophagus in the middle.
Okie doke. All right. I'll turn around and I'll be like, there's literally nothing in here, guys. Just give me a sec. And then I'll go up and I'll grab the torch.
All right. So you go to grab the torch?
Over the barricade and follow him.
You don't trust me?
So as you grab the torch, as you grab the torch and pull it free, you see the beautiful blue light does not create any sort of heat or any sort of indication of like real fire. But it does give off this brilliant bright light. And as you're looking at it, just absolutely bedazzled by it, the stone sarcophagus lid opens.
Well, that's good because that's the next thing I was going to do. So
this is the moment in Young Frankenstein where he just yells, "What's the candle back?"
Can I send Tiki back? Tiki come flying back in a panic, chittering in a panic.
Yes, absolutely. So, as the sword sarcophagus lid falls open, a zombie proceeds to waken, lifting itself out of the sarcophagus, his one eye turning towards you as he goes, and as he does that, all of the wooden coffins immediately have their lids explode.
No.
As standing from them come not one, not two, not three,
oh my God.
but
wait, there's more.
A whole hecking lot of skeletons
who proceed to get to stand. All right.
Cool.
Tiki comes back down the area, shivering and shattering and absolutely terrified by what they have seen.
What is it, Tiki? What is it? Has Timmy fallen down the well again?
I think at that point you hear from down the hallway, oops.
All right. And so with this, everybody get into initiative.
Oh, God.
What do I roll for that? Roll stupidity? I think I have that. I think I have a +10.
You were just kind of searching things, so we're just going to go with base perception on this roll.
Okie doke. 23.
18.
10.
All right. So I heard 23.
You guys take this one. I'll hang in the back and fail my rolls.
You're just petting Tiki.
Yeah.
And then who's got the 18?
I did. Caspian.
Okay. I thought I got that right. And then you had 10, you said, right, Finn?
Oh, yes. Yeah. I'm like, who's Finn? Yes.
You're good. I think it's...
Sometimes I get stuck in the land of make-believe. Sometimes Ray just keeps falling out of it.
Yeah.
I think that's why I do accents, is because it makes me oh, right, we're playing I am a character right now.
It does kind of keep you grounded a little bit, doesn't it? It kind of keeps you in the moment.
Yeah, and all of our myriad Scottish viewers are pissed right now.
Small pest. It's not anything hurtful or otherwise.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, Nahim, you are first on the initiative order as you have beaten out all of the skeletons and zombie in the room. The zombie has risen in more ways than one and is currently standing on top of the inside the coffin lid area. So you have first on initiative.
All right, I have a plan. Let me just run this by everyone. And, no, I'm not just going to run away. I'm going to turn around and then run away.
Okay.
Wow. Turn first.
Two-part plan.
Two-parter.
All right.
Pretty complex.
So, pretty difficult plan, and I must say I have high hopes for you.
Yes.
So, you're able to turn around and start running, and the zombie does not have enough time to react and grab you or anything. So, you have 20 feet or 25 as a goblin. 25, right?
Oh
wow. As I'm running back towards the people, I'll just be saying, "Oops, oops, oops, oops."
I made a mistake.
What the hell have you done? Oh my God.
Okay. Yes, you do have 25 feet. So in Pathfinder, when taking diagonals, this is for a later in this situation since there's combat happening. Diagonals start with 5, then it becomes 10 feet, and then 5 again.
Math, because they're
Ooh,
technically
I like
7.5.
Exactly.
So it would be okay. Yeah, got it. So 5, 15, 20, 25.
Yep. 30.
Okay. 30.
But yes.
25.
But you have 3 actions, so you could use all of them to run. If you want to just run, and run.
I will run, and then try and jump over the barricade.
All right. Athletics check.
Can I offer an assist in any way,
Actually-
like grab him by the scruff and help?
Yeah.
Scruff.
If he wants a scruff grab,
Do I have scruff?
yeah, just pick him up by the back of the neck, like.
Just as he's jumping, please catch me, please. Misses it, and just like, oh no! Caspian reaching over barricade, grabbing by scuff, and then just slinging over the barricade.
We have a good system, buddy.
Teamwork makes the goblin fly.
Not die.
I think that's what they say. I did get a 22 on my check, so.
Wow,
Yep.
you may not even need my help.
All right. So yeah, as you're running so fast, fearing for your life, you see the barricade up ahead, and your mind immediately goes, I can jump it, 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 I can jump it. With your running start, you leap into the air, clearing the barricade.
Clearing the 10-foot tall Caspian.
Apparently clearing Caspian too, as you land on the ground behind them. You can hear the soft
Good work, buddy.
distance.
Can I can I sit down?
Yes.
Or do I need an action for that?
No, you can sit down.
Okay. So they'll just after landing the heroic escape, they'll just sit down in the corner.
Are we technically still in initiative? Because I have an idea if we are.
Technically, yes. So I'm going to go ahead and just make some movements and stuff like that because they do get movements. So let me get
Yeah,
that.
I've got an idea and I was curious.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay. So that one and this one. Okay. So as you see, Nahem has sat down on the floor over there. You turn back to the barricade real fast to see what looks to be 2 skeletons making their trek down the hallway.
Oh no.
It is now your turn, Caspian.
I'm going to quick turn to Finn and go, do you have any bombs? Oh, you're muted. No, muted the game.
Oh man, sorry. I'm still coughing my face off, so
No.
sorry.
You're okay.
Your face is great. We need it here.
I do indeed have fire bombs ready to go.
Could I have one?
Let's see. Can I give her one of my
Yeah, absolutely.
alchemist
I
fires?
just figured
Yeah.
if it's like in athletics or acrobatics, I'm like pretty good in those. So I figured
Yeah.
if we want to throw a fighter bomb into this.
Yeah.
All right.
I hand
So you
one
grab
over.
the bomb.
Aim well.
It'll actually be a regular attack roll, but it uses your dexterity to throw it.
My dex, which is a +4. Okay.
Mhm. You're not
Let's-
trained in using bombs, so it'll just be the +4 bonus.
Okay. No whammies. Here we go. Well, that's not bad. It's a 17.
17? 17 hits. So
Nice.
which of the 2 are you hitting?
I was hoping, oh benevolent DM, that I could land it like right here in between to try and get both of them if possible.
So you can hit both of them with the thing. However, so with the rules of how bombs work is that they have a splash radius. The splash radius is 5 feet in all directions from where you land. But the splash damage is always going to be the minimum amount of damage that it can do.
Copy.
Your best bet would be to hit one of the skeletons outright to hit for maximum damage. And then the other one, the other one will take the splash damage.
Great explanation. I'm going to go for the closest one then.
Absolutely. All right. So with the alchemist fire in question, I believe it's only a D6. Is that correct?
I have
no,
D8.
It is a D8. Wow. They buffed the alchemist. When did they do that? Oh, well. Doesn't matter. It's a D8. So it'll be a D8 for damage.
Okay. 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
So you do a D8 of damage to the first one, so that's 2. And then the other one behind it will always take 1 damage.
Right. Okay.
All right. So as they get hit, you watch as the skeleton looks at the bomb, the fire that hits it, and just kind of looks as it doesn't even seem to be phased by the fire damage that you've done to it.
Oh no! In that case, I'm going to just take a wee smidgen of action and move myself over here.
I wish. Can we tell if that's because it's fire damage or if it's
absolutely?
Just
so you can actually make a knowledge check on this. So, does anybody have a knowledge religion check?
Don't think so. No.
I have recall knowledge. Right? Is that what that means?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can make a roll on it if you want to try.
Yeah, I'll do that. So religion.
Yeah, normally it requires an action to use, but I'm going to let you guys do it for the reaction for this.
I'm not very smart with that, so.
Hang on, I got to do the math. 1 plus 0. Carry the 1. 1.
Okay. So with your 1, you have no idea what skeletons are and aren't immune to, and currently are so shaken by the fact that one just kind of rose out of the grave that you're just kind of sitting there going, nah.
Nope. Just gonna nope over here in the corner.
All right. Anybody else wish to take a shot?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll it.
Ooh, I rolled a 20.
Ooh, okay.
Which gives me 21.
So, not only are you aware that it's immune to fire, well, not immune to fire, but rather resistant to fire, but it's also resistant to cold, electricity, piercing, slashing. While not immune to these, skeletons by default have a sort of natural defense against these kinds of damage because they're literally all bone.
Right. Oh. Well,
I thought it was funny that Caspian eyes lit up like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Shall we all run?
Well,
So,
I believe
okay,
Caspian
it's
has
cold.
one more action, so
Oh, I do. Oh, Christ.
so
I
Caspian
don't
can
even-
make that call.
I
You
don't
could try
even know.
and do a bank shot with your dagger. See if you can hit one of them. I'm sure
But
that
if
would work.
I know that Finn said that we have Finn knows that there are all these resistances. Did you relay
Mhm.
that to us?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Because they're resistant to everything. There's just skeletons.
Ah, ah.
Shall we all run?
I only have a blade, and I only have blades. I don't have any. Wait, I might have a spell. Let me see if I. Nope. Let's see if I got. I'm gonna look at a feat. Cat's Fall lied to me. Goading fight. Wait, what is this? What can we do here? Hold on. Sorry.
Take your time.
Okay, well that doesn't help because this is deception based, and I'm pretty sure I can't deceive a shambling skeleton.
They are probably immune to mental damage. Or mental
Can't
abilities.
I just use my prowess as a storyteller? The bane of an actor. I think
The three. I'll give you 3 riddles. Does not work on zombies. Is that what we're saying?
You mean my theater degree? If I wave it in its face. Oh my god. I don't want to even try throwing anything at it because it's not going to be very effective. So I'm gonna look at Finn and go, oh god, oh god, oh god, what do we do?
All right. While this is being discussed, the Greek skeleton makes its move in the same direction.
Oh no. My sling has bludgeoning damage, but I don't know if we want to sit here while I sling pebbles at these guys until we die.
Is that a metaphor for life?
Probably.
Aww.
We're all
You
just sitting here swinging pebbles at things until we die. It's awful.
Just chipping away at it, hoping for the
Yeah.
best.
Maybe the
I
bear
don't like
cave
Finn's
will be
outlook.
But this is also Ray's character in our Morkborg campaign of I've got nothing left to live for.
Yep.
nothing to live for.
Come at me, zombie.
Maybe we all just sling rocks at a skeleton in life. You know, is that really what it's all about?
Everybody give a pensive face to the camera. I know, Easy, you've got your Okay, good job.
Thanks. I think I did pretty well.
I think you did great. Also a theater major.
Putting the degree to use.
That's what they always told me.
Exactly.
If Nahum gets a pebble, he can help you. That's probably all the use he's going to be at this point.
Oh, what do we do?
Well,
All right, Finn, it's now your turn.
we could toss them the goblin and escape ourselves. He's the one that awoke them.
You're right. He did start all of this.
True.
Give us the
Licking
goblin or
stuff.
Suckerocus.
Is that what they're saying in real life?
I don't know. Does anybody speak zombie?
No, but I speak fish.
Now I actually want to know what languages I speak. Where do I find that?
I think you add them.
So underneath your character sheet on the, let's see, I think it's under details. Details. Languages.
Characters.
Yep. Yeah, it says
Details.
Yep. You'll
Oh.
start off with common goblin for sure. And then depending on where your int score is, you would receive an additional language as necessary.
I probably have goblin too, right? By default.
Common and goblin.
Common and
No
goblin.
zombie. Sorry,
Common,
guys.
Common and Goblin LLC.
Yes. I switched between them.
Esquires.
So I speak goblin. Coblin.
Goblin. Yeah, Comlin. I speak Comlin. What's Comlin? What? Don't you like
Exactly.
what?
I
What?
guys speak that in real life.
Everybody watching at home was just like, what the hell? Did they go so far off the rails now?
We do about 1 room per 3-hour session, so we're actually pretty well tonight.
Actually, we're doing pretty great. We're ahead of schedule right now. So.
This is the middle of the second room.
I truly have no idea what to do.
Okay. Maybe we should continue the other way and hope that the barrier keeps them back. Maybe
It's
if we
only
get far
4
enough-
feet tall. They could just step over it with their long femur bones. They could build a little ladder out of their bones and just deet.
Maybe we can.
We're screwed.
I like to
Let
think
the-
that they just
we
take
can,
their femurs and just make little ladder. Just getting up.
They're just like, ding, ding,
Come on,
ding,
boys.
ding, ding.
We want to escape.
They just pop a bunch of ribs and you're like on the rungs on the ladder.
Oh man.
That's so
Okay.
stupid.
If there are any skeletons watching, I am so sorry if you find this.
I'm so sorry to offend every skeleton in this live stream. Oh no, we got the sleepover giggles again. Oh my goodness.
Maybe we
And-
can kite them until we hit the reset point.
Until they respawn.
So you're on their aggro range.
Wait, okay. Are
Maybe-
there any
Maybe
are there any
we-
large like stones or something that we could like stack up?
Yeah. Or maybe we could
Cave
use
in.
spider webs from the other room and like
That's
And,
not a bad
like-
idea.
You want to
put them on the barricade.
Flip,
just
flip,
Spidey them all, right?
just flip.
Yeah, you could probably gather some of the web and then create like a little web trap of sorts.
I do have
Yeah,
some
I
in
could
my
see that
bag.
happening.
I
That's
collected
smart.
some
You did
trophies.
collect some, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Web.
right. Gabo went web collecting while we were trying to.
It's just like a double gobbo hand full, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
About this big. This big.
Roughly a small globe sized.
That's more glow size.
I don't think globe is a size. I'm just saying. I think that's a shape.
A small.
Okay, well in the meantime,
Actually, the shape is a sphere, not a globe. But I mean,
What's a globe? Is it is a sphere suspended by 2 points so that it can rotate? All right, I'll
Leave it to
Google
the
it.
engineer. Leave it to
I'll
the engineer.
Google it. Yeah, I'll Google it while you guys figure out what we do.
okay, Finn panics and throws a sling at the nearest skeleton. No,
All right.
not throw the sling. She didn't throw the sling.
just not even throwing the rock. Just take it. Throws the sling. That's not what I meant.
Oh no.
All right. So with sling in hand, make a roll.
18.
18 will hit.
Get him in the eyeball or the socket.
All right, that'll be 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You get the rock situated, the bullet situated, and as you do so, you sling it through the hallway, hitting the yellow one or the green one or the blue one?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay. Hitting the yellow one right in the jaw, and you can see that its jaw unhinges as the structural damage of the skeleton is definitely injured, and you see that his head is kind of spun backwards slightly.
No, sweet.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
I go, well done.
You can see the cracks have formed across the skeleton's skull. Definitely
Alright.
needs a little bit more, but it'll definitely collapse under next hit.
Well,
Got a little boost of confidence, so I'll reload and sling another one.
All right, at a -1.
17.
Okay. You're able to line up the shot again, letting it fly, hitting the skeleton again. Roll for damage.
3.
All right. This time, with the bullet hits, it completely caves the skull in, shattering it into 1,000 pieces, and the rest of the skeleton falls to the floor.
All right, I got this, guys. You guys just stay over there. Stay safe. I got this.
You're so brave.
Don't lick anything.
No, I'll make sure he doesn't.
I'm sure he said that just in time.
All right.
Probably had the cotton candy spider web just ready to go.
So on your next turn, you are going to have to reload the sling first before you make any attacks.
Understood.
All right. Just want you to be verified on that. So purple makes its way. Purple actually makes it all the way down the hallway at the barricade.
Damn you, Purple. Damn you.
Its arms hit the barricade as it tries to reach over it, finding that it has no luck, before weakly hitting the side of the barricade.
Bonk.
All right.
Bonk.
Next
I uncharacteristically just scream like, ah!
The zombie comes
Little did
next.
you know that Caspian hates the undead.
How little did we know? The undead. So the zombie shambles its way slowly down the hallway, getting past its skeletons as it starts to head towards the barricade. All right, Nahem, we roll back to you.
All right. I'm going to
Crying in the corner.
run over into the barricade, and then I got my battle axe, and I'm just going to like jump so that I can see over the barricade and just swing and see if I can hit anything.
Okay, so it'll be a one action to jump and then one action to swing. Go ahead.
Yeah. Battle axe.
Battle axe.
Weapons, +9.
Nice. Dang, you have a +9?
24.
Dang, dude.
Fighters have some good hits. All right, with a 24, it is sadly not a crit, but it is definitely hitting. Roll for damage.
1d8 +4.
1d8
12.
+4.
12. Okay. Even though it's resistant to slashing damage, as the axe goes flying, you completely, well, I would say sever the head, but it's more like a zombie skull that just kind of, rattles off the rest of the bones. So you hit it, and then the skeleton below it just kind of falls to the ground as the skeleton head kind of... And as you complete the swing, you smash the skull against the wall, causing it to shatter into 1,000 pieces.
Cool. It's like that scene in The Mummy.
Yeah. I'll turn over to Finn and be like, did I get it?
You got it. He exploded.
All right, well, I guess I have one more action then, right? Or no, I moved,
Nope.
I jumped, I
Moved,
swang.
jumped, and attacked. Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right. With that being said, it's now this one's turn as it starts to head down the thing. It's going to try and attack the barricade. Let me see how much damage it's going to do. So, barricade with the thing here. Okay. So, sadly, it doesn't seem like it can do enough damage to take down the barricade.
Oh, no.
All right. It attempted, though. All right. Caspian.
I go, and I reach into my sword belt and I pull out the fancy short sword that's got the emerald in the pommel.
Okay.
Because I think it might do something.
All right.
And if I may, benevolent DM, I was thinking instead of doing a slashing or a piercing strike, that I would like to do a pommel strike on the next one closest in.
Okay.
If I could just bop it right on the head.
So I'm going to allow it, but let me do some quick checks on something real fast. Because I think
like
pommel strike.
Benevolent when you want something.
Yeah. I think I've DM'd enough that I feel like throwing a little bit of sugar on top is not the worst thing you could do.
Yeah.
I just want to remind
I can
everybody I
make
have
up-
dark vision.
Yes, grow my ego. Yes.
Not
Let's
him,
see.
Weblooker.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I will allow it, but it will be considered an untrained strike.
Okay.
So since it's untrained, it'll be just your modifier to the hit.
For strength or dex?
Using either, well, let's see. Short sword, I think, is a fastball weapon, so you could use strength or dex.
Okay, I'm going to do that and just try and whap it right on the soft spot of the skull there.
Of course.
Even though I assume it's an adult.
I'm gonna give him just a soft thwapping.
Wow, this is not going to be great. It's a 12.
A 12 sadly does not hit. As you are unfamiliar with how to use a weapon in this fashion, you attempt to hit it with the pommel, only for the skeleton to dodge out of the way. It's almost as if it kind of like sees that you're unwieldy with this weapon and is trying to take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, if he's trying to take advantage of it, I'd like to use my second. I've got 2 more actions, right? So I could do technically 2 more strikes. Is that right?
Yes.
But they're lower. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
At -5 every time.
-5.
Yeah, unless it's an agile weapon.
I believe it might be. Is it?
I think the short sword is.
Let me bring it up full screen so I can actually see. Short sword. Oh, right. I've got a short sword. Now I've got to add it. What? So it's a martial weapon. Short sword. Agile. It is an agile weapon.
All right. So that means that it'll be a -4 to your strike instead of a -5.
Great. Okay. In that case, I will just go ahead and as I saw it like trying to mock me, I'm gonna take another swipe at it.
All right.
So let's see here. It would normally be +7, so it's really a +3, correct? So,
but remember that you're also doing it untrained, which means that it's just your modifier.
I am trained in it.
Oh, are you using it regularly without the pommel strike?
Yes, I'm using it regularly because I was pissed. I was like, well, I might as well do it like the proper way.
Gotcha.
Right, bump this. Just kill
it.
it.
Right, so yes, it'll be 7 minus 4, so it'll be a 3 plus your roll.
Okay, so that's a 14.
14 still does not hit.
Damn it! And I like, and I want to take my last strike. Is that again at a -4?
Yes. No, this time it's actually a -8 this time. So it'll be a -1 to whatever you roll.
Wait. I want to see. Oh, heck. Okay, well, let's try it.
All right.
I'll be at a -1. Oh, no, it was a 7. Damn. Just burned my whole turn.
Oops.
In your fit of rage, as you proceed to miss once, miss twice, in your fit of rage, as you're slinging the weapon comes down and immediately you hit, but not the skeleton. The barricade gets blasted open with your attack. There is no wall between you and the skeletons anymore.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
All right. With that being said, we have the green skeleton who's going to come down the way and share the spot with the goblin. It looks down at you and proceeds to attack. All right. Now, Jim, I know this is going to be hard to believe, but this goblin rolled a significant number on this dice, okay? Plus its bonuses. Does a 10 hit you?
Let's find out.
Hang
on, I gotta... No.
Okay. Well, All right. Well, if a 10 won't hit you, can I interest you in a 3?
No.
Can I
don't want
interest you in a 3?
I don't want it.
I rolled really poorly on both strikes, sadly. Not one on the second strike. So, unfortunately, the skeleton is having trouble getting through the barricade as it tries to swipe at you. And it, unfortunately, is unable to deliver a hit as we move over into Finn.
Shucksy dern.
All right, let's do a point blank range slingshot on Green Boy.
So you
So
reload.
I have to load it
Mm-hmm.
and then sling it.
Yep.
Oh boy. Will a 5 hit?
Sadly, no. It does go ricocheting off into the darkness.
Okay. I will use my third action.
You could, if you want to re-roll that, use a hero point.
Oh, yeah. I definitely want to do that. Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks for the reminder. Will a 14 hit?
Trying to hit the skeleton, you said?
Yeah.
See, I will allow it because they failed that roll, so I'm going to make them flat-footed for this. So, yes.
I'll take it.
We've got that drop on them now.
4 bludgeoning damage.
All right. As you sling back the sling, you fire it into the skull, and as you do so, it shatters. The bones falling over the goblin.
Haha.
It's a rain of bones for the goblin. All right.
And I'll use my third action. Can I use the third action to reload the sling again?
Yes.
Who would have thought a sling?
What?
With the third action reloaded?
Who would have thought a sling?
Right. My little pebble flinger.
All right. The zombie moves towards the goblin and is going to make an attack on the goblin.
I feel like this bottleneck thing worked out for us pretty well.
Yeah.
Kind of did. Y'all did structure this correctly.
I'll just run away more often.
So with this, does a 24 hit your AC?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it 10 over the AC bonus? No. Okay. Good. Then he does not score a critical. He does, however, do 9 points of damage with his fist. He rolled a 6 on the dice. So the zombie shambles forward, and as it does so, it reels its fist back and then slams down onto the goblin's head for a big thwackening.
Ouch. I have been fleckled.
Now, him, it's now your turn.
Not him.
All right.
There's no barricade, so you don't have to make any jumps.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, wait. What does sweep do again?
So, sweep allows you to hit one target at maximum bonus, then hit a second target with a +1 bonus. The second target will still take the multiple attack penalty of the -5, but it'll technically be a -4 because of the +1.
Okay, love it. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, if I hit the first guy. All right, so I'm going to +9 on the. I'm gonna go on the blue guy.
On zombie?
Yep.
I'm Rob Zombie.
Sorry. The Rob Skeleton, his brother.
Rob Skeleton, not zombie.
Okay.
Rob's other brother.
Zombie. Anyways.
John Von Zombie.
Yeah. 25?
25 hits. The skeleton is definitely getting hit.
Kill him.
And I roll damage for both of them, right? Because they're both just separate.
Yeah, you're rolling both separate attacks. So
Okay,
first attack
so
for the skeleton first.
8 for the light blue guy.
Okay, skeleton gets hit but is not destroyed. And then going into zombie.
11 plus 4, right? Because the map is -5, but then I get a +1.
Yep.
Okay. So 15 for the zombie.
15 hits. Zombie is being struck.
Not a zombie.
7 plus 4. 11.
Okay. As you slash at the zombie, you notice that your battle axe's slashing ability does significant damage on the zombie in question. And though you felt your strike be a certain way, it feels as if you had done more damage with your strike. He is definitely dismembered a little bit by your strike.
I gotta write that down as a quote.
Definitely dismembered a little bit.
Definitely dismembered.
Practically perfect in every way.
A little bit.
Except for the missing arm, maybe slightly missing torso.
And all the latter parts that they have used.
Definitely dismembered just a little bit.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm gonna push my luck, stay here right where I am, and take my diminishing returns and swing one more time at the big bad.
All right. At the -10. So it'll be -1 to whatever you roll, I believe, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
2?
Oof. A 2 does not hit, sadly. I'm sorry to say. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move into the skeleton real fast. Who's going to make a couple of attacks at this goblin. Let's see. Does a 17 hit you?
I got 17.
So it does go to the attacker then for a d4 of damage.
Well, I have 4, so just don't roll all of them.
I am sad to say he did 6 damage.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Look,
Right.
my damage slider doesn't even go up that high.
Did you just die?
No, he is not dead. He is in death's grip. What that means is that basically he is under the dying condition. He is at dying 1. Every time it's his turn, he'll make a roll. As long as he's successful, he'll be able to go to 0 and stop dying. If he's unsuccessful, the dying condition will increase until he hits dying 4, at which point he will die.
Damn.
So
Now
can I just summarize the rule set there?
Yes.
Make sure that I got it right. I'm not dead yet.
Not yet.
Correct.
Okay. Cool.
That's
I
correct.
think I got it.
And then what'll happen also is that if he gets back up while under that condition, he's still not out of the ballpark because he'll gain wounded. And that means the next time he goes down, the dying condition increases by whatever his wound value is.
All
All
this
right.
is terrifying.
All right.
Save me.
I'm
Cassian,
trying.
It is now your turn. Good news
Brethren,
is
sistren,
People,
Peop-
kindreds.
colleagues, kindreds,
Kith.
kindred. I don't know. Just save me.
I'm going to go over. I'm going to go over to this guy right here, and I am going to pick him up just like baseball or basketball palming style, and pick him up by the head, and I'm just going to slowly, very gingerly move him over back to this corner, if I may. And I would like to use my. Can I take an action to use my healer's kit? Because I have one of those.
so the healer's kit requires a lot of setup unless you have the battle healer. Do you have that?
I do
battle medicine?
not. I
Okay.
do not.
So-
Okay, well, I'm just going to get him out of harm's way, and I'm going to put myself between him and these undead jerk faces. So I'm guessing it was probably an action to grab and move him.
Yep. Action to grab. Action to
Now
move.
Now I'm going to block them here. And I'm going to bust out my trusty dagger, and I'm going to whip it and aim right for this guy's C7.
Absolutely.
Whip it real good.
Whip it.
I'm mad.
Whip it good.
I'm mad at what's happened for my friend. Okay, so +7 to roll. Here we go. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That will be 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. You deal just enough damage to pierce the skull, and your dagger flies off down the hallway, but the skeleton is no more.
Fantastic. I'd like to take my final action, if I may, to whip my second dagger at zombie captain over here.
So sadly, you used 1 action to grab him, 1 action to move, and then 1 action to throw the dagger.
Damn. Okay, well then that's my turn.
Yeah. All right, Finn, it's your turn.
Okay, what about that healing potion that Caspian tossed me in the previous room? Can I give that?
You can indeed. You can use an action in order to force it onto the goblin so that way he can heal.
Yay.
Okay, I'm going to first use my first action to sling a loaded sling bullet at zombie.
Of course.
Bob Zombie.
Uh-oh.
Bob Zombie.
Well,
That's short.
7
His real name is Bobbert. That's what his mom calls him.
Oh, Baba Fur.
Yeah.
How much was that?
7.
7 sadly does not hit.
Just kidding. Okay.
Oops.
And
Sorry.
I'll use an action to move over here and then one to jam the healing potion down the Gobby's throat.
Okay. Gobby takes a drink. Roll me a d8.
I can do that. 6.
Okay. You gain 6 HP and are now awake as your eyes flicker, and gain the Wounded 1 condition.
Do I put that in here somewhere?
Yes, under your condition page.
Add condition.
Mm-hmm.
Wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Come wounded
So-
1.
So we are at time.
We've got to schedule another one.
No. This is harder than boss fights.
Correct. Okay, friends. We are at time for today, so we are going to sign off. Never fear, we are going to be continuing this adventure because I think all of us would like to see it through to the end because Pathfinder is very fun. So check us out. We'll be announcing when our next one is. And yeah, check out tabulasono.com.
Roll the beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh, wave though.
Bye, everybody.
Playing tabletop RPGs online shouldn't be so complicated. With Tabula Sono, your game master can quickly and easily build out their world, and you gorgeous epic badass adventurer, can join right in your browser with just a link. No downloads or installs. So import your own 3D character or one from our huge free library, and then just play. Tabula Sono. Play for free right now.